Welcome back to Union Catholic Livestream. We're here for the final game of the tri-match today. Union Catholic Vikings versus the Union Farmers, division rivals. I'm here with Harrison Manusos. How you doing today, man?
I'm feeling great. I really am. It's a beautiful day for volleyball, and both these teams are undefeated, so we'll see.
It really is
today, so we'll see how they play against each other.
Yeah, they're both 1-0, looking for a sweep today. Game is about to start. Give it just a moment.
The Farmers are just coming off a game that they just played, so they might be a little bit more warmed up. So we'll see how this.
No, that was a real back and forth game too.
Absolutely, we'll see how this affects the overall game. Maybe they'll have more momentum, more.
I don't know about you, but I would say Mawa looked better after their first game. Like their second game, they performed a lot better. Like their offense was great.
I would agree. They definitely made an improvement as time moved on.
No, I think they just had the opportunity to wake up. It was a really early game. It's 9 a.m. Now it's about 11:30, and we're getting on with the third game. Gorski hits it over. Capatti sets. Williams taps it over. And it's in. Farmers score the first point of this game.
That's huge. That's huge.
It really is.
First point. They just came off their game. It's these details. It's these building blocks.
The Farmers had the first point in their two sets against the Thunderbirds, and they won both of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh! And they take a 2-0 lead. Vikings are on the board now. Ryan Gorski serving. It's up. It's saved.
Wow.
I mean, really, that touch is beautiful. Yeah, no, that's the kind of IQ you need to be really good at volleyball. And it's all tied up now. Serve is up. It's saved.
Recovered.
Set over to Williams. Kill shot. The Vikings take the lead. Almost a collision there, and it's all tied up again. Looks like Monolad is going to be serving. Oh, that's Hogg. Sorry about that. My mistake. Good hit there by Corvalon.
Getting some subs in.
She's going to be subbed off now. Nia Vaughn comes in as well as Alyssa Knoll. And Vaughn's going to be serving. Off the ceiling. Tapped over. And it's still tied. We're at 4. Jean-Baptiste is going to be serving now. A lefty. You don't see that a lot. Williams with another really hard hit.
Yeah, Evan and Harrison, it looks like Union Catholic and Coach Saggio were trying to do everything they can to stop the momentum that Union has rolling into this game from the prior one.
100% agree. Serve is into the net.
You know, it seems like everything the Farmers they put out there, Vikings seem to have a response for it. So we'll see how this translates later into the game and
Right.
how it's gonna end up. Maybe it's gonna end up like the last game where it's really tight the whole time. You know,
Yes.
it's real close.
Miscommunication there leads to the Farmers taking the lead. Serve is up. Landazabal sets. Taps it over. And it's Farmers' point again. Division rivals here. Vaughn hits. Landazabal sets. Gorski's setting. It's an awkward hit. But they get the point. Looks like Rachel Williams going to be serving. Serve is up. Back to Gorski. Kill shot is good. And we're all tied up now. Williams is going to serve again, but it's unsavable. And the Vikings take a lead.
She's 2 for 2 for serves right now. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, she is looking unstoppable. I mean, she has been all season. This is her third game plan this season. And she hasn't lost a set yet. Well, none of the Vikings have. But Williams is arguably the biggest piece in that. Great communication by the Farmers here. As mentioned last game, they're a very loud team. But volume isn't enough to stop Rachel Williams.
I mean, between the serves and that last kill shot we just saw, she's really keeping the game in the Vikings' favor right now. It's
Really
9-7.
Yeah, they take a 2-point lead now. So far, it's looking like it's going to be a close set. Hit in the face. Couldn't be saved.
Yeah, Evan and Harrison, looks like we're in for a really good treat with today's matchup. Two evenly matched teams in their division, both looking for the advantage, both in their rankings and in the division. And both of them trying to take a second game in a 3-game set as they both won their prior game.
That's right, yeah. Nah, a win today for either team could actually be a big boost to their ranking and their record and their momentum going into the rest of the season. All right, so Vikings have taken a pretty sizable lead now. What do you think has been working for him?
I think what's really helping out is Rachel Williams. She's 4 for 4 on her serves, and she's really messing up the other team with her kill shots too. She's being very versatile.
Oh yeah, she's on a real hot streak.
Absolutely.
Anything you'd like to add?
No, it was just an incredible run there by the Vikings and Rachel Williams. When she came into serve, she picked up about almost 6 straight points and really brought Union Catholic back into this game, gave them this lead that they're at, and I'm excited to see where the rest of this set goes.
Couldn't agree more.
I believe she's responsible for about 6 points, you know.
I would argue so.
Between her serves and her hits, it's really helping out the Vikings.
Right. But the Farmers have not relented.
Wow.
They're a high-energy team. They're intense. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, they don't look like a team that just played a match right before the start of this one.
No, they look revitalized, if anything. Gorski with the hit. It's saved. That's out.
To add on to what you were saying before that, Ryan, before that, Evan, excuse me. I mean, maybe because they're playing a good team like Union Catholic, like the Vikings, it's going to bring out the best in Union. A little bit of excitement, a little bit of energy. You know, they're playing one of their big rivals, like you said earlier.
Right.
So we're really excited to see how this goes, and from what we've seen so far, we can see a good amount of energy from both teams.
Yeah, for sure. Hitting to the net, and Vivian Matajek serving. Those little taps over the net are really working for the Vikings here. They take a 6-point lead. Matajek serving again. Great angle there by Gorski.
Another kill shot for her. That is her 3rd one, I believe.
Wow.
4th one.
It's impressive.
And that's a great job of really selling that it's going to come down hard.
No, those off-speed hits are really a great trick used by the Vikings. We've seen it in their previous games, and I think Oh, that was in. Wow. Couldn't have been more perfectly placed.
Yeah, Evan, they are very instrumental in how Union Catholic has been playing it in their play style. But the next time that Union Catholic does it, I want you guys to take a look, and I want the viewers at home to take a look at it too.
And a kill shot there. And the Farmers are back in this.
The next time the Vikings are setting up for a kill, take a look at it, watch how Gorski or Williams or any of them really sell that they're going to come down hard with it, that the ball is going to come off their hand at a high velocity and travel hard and far. It's a really nice fake out there.
For sure, yeah. Williams saves it. They keep it alive and score. Real hustle play there by the Vikings.
What a volley.
Sabrina Capatti serving for the Vikings here.
Wow.
Really great angle on that.
Ryan Gorski's really stepping up to the mantle of taking the Farmers down, I would say.
Yeah, no.
She's going kill shot for kill shot, you know. And it's successful too. It's not just you know, falling flat. It's really
Rejected. Jean-Baptiste met her at the net, swatted away.
That was a good job there by Baptiste to deny that and return it to sender.
Vikings still with an 8-point lead right now in this first set. Set is in, serve is into the net. Looks like
Farmers are not looking too proficient in their serves. Their past 3 serves have been unsuccessful.
I mean, they started off real hot. They were going toe-to-toe with the Vikings, who are ranked 10 in the state.
Right.
And just had some rest time. However, I think it might be catching up to them that I thought that was going to hit us. I think it's catching up to them that they just played a game. They're into another. They're playing probably the most intense team. Gorski's up to serve again. Williams with another kill. As the Vikings are just 4 points away from taking this first set.
And a nice little drop action on that spike. You watch the hitter for Union go down to try to dig it out, but it took one big backspin right before and dropped right to the floor.
For sure. Could not be saved there. Right into the bleachers. Into the net. Coming off a 17-3 run. Real impressive from the Vikings here. Williams.
Another kill shot.
I cannot believe she just hit that. As a righty hitting from the left side, hitting that is nothing short of miraculous.
And at that angle too. The way she was going with it.
Yeah. No.
Takes skill.
No, it's clear she's been working in the offseason, perfecting her craft. And it's set point.
Union Catholic sending a message there. It doesn't matter if they're up at the net or they're in the back of the court. They're going to get you from anywhere.
It is Ryan Gorski's 6th successful kill shot.
Vaughn lobs it over. Oh, it's saved. And that's the set. Vikings are showing real hustle plays out here.
I mean, we saw a lot of people step up this set and really take control of the game. I mean,
for sure. I think Gorski and Williams is a duo we're going to be talking about a lot this season.
Absolutely. I'd have to agree with you on that one.
All right, so what do you think the Farmers can do to come back in this?
I think a trend that I'm seeing is there's 2 things actually. Number one, they got to work on their serves. I mean, I haven't seen too much coming from their serves. I mean, it seems like most of the points that they've been scoring are not from their own, their own doing.
Right.
It's been from the mistakes of the Vikings.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
And the second thing that the Farmers would have to work on is defending against the kill shots, because that's making up most of the points against them. It's the same people doing it over and over again. They really got to watch out for them and really target them and lock into them.
Right. With what you said about the serves, that's what's stopping them from going on a run here. Is that if they can get their serves down, get them consistent, they can go on a real run here, take a lead, steal a set.
It's definitely a momentum killer. You know, if they make a great play, they make a great save, and they score. A bad serve is
all they need to just reset that.
Yeah, exactly. It really takes control, and I think it's getting to their heads, and I think it's making the next serves more nervous. So now it's a cycle going on.
No, despite the score, I think it's a closer set than most people would think.
I'd have to agree. It started off that way
Right.
in the first.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were neck and neck. You know, for every message there was a response. It seemed like
Right.
every point there was a point against them, and
No, but I think that exhaustion might have caught up to them. To be honest with you.
yeah, the Farmers definitely lost that. Maybe it was the fire. They definitely lost the fire that they started off with.
I don't know. They're still loud. They're still intense. They're still there. But I think that after coming off of a team trying to face these really hard-hitting outside hitters is just really difficult to do. I don't know about you. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. I think last team the Farmers played against, the very different style of play
Right,
compared
for
to the
sure.
Vikings. So they'd have to adapt.
Right. The Vikings are all about, we're going to set this up and we're going to immediately score on you. Meanwhile, like the team that they just faced, the Thunderbirds, they were more about, let's get a bit of a rally going
Right.
and then like whittle you down. Which the Farmers came out on top. Huge
It's true.
props to them. That was a great match. I think I think if the Farmers can match the Vikings' pace, then we're starting to talk about a really close second set.
Right. They just got to keep it going the whole game.
Yeah.
Same way they start, they gotta end that way.
They got to be conditioned, you know.
Right.
This is a hard sport to play, gotta say.
Both teams getting their final thoughts in for the start of the next set.
Looks like we're about to get back into the action here. Lineup for the Vikings is looking like Williams, Landazabal, Corvalon, Capati, Matijek, and Gorski. Looking like, yeah. That's really their main squad. That's who they run with. You've got, but they've got a good rotation too.
Right. All
Like-
around
right.
successful.
Of course, because you got Canola in the back. Like, she's the tallest player you're ever going to see
Right.
on this kind of court. Of course, you got Nia Vaughn. I mean, just great amount of depth. Can keep their players alive and healthy. Williams with the first kill shot of the set. She's going to have a crazy season.
I completely agree. I mean, this game is completely electric by her. That was her 5th kill shot. I mean, it's players like that really turn the tide of the game.
Right. Serve hits the net. Got Mendez serving for them.
Wow.
How do you stop it? I'm not sure. Knoll subbing in for Matijek. And Vaughn subbing in for, like, Corvalon. Could not be saved. And we're tied up at 2, by the looks of it. Hard hit, just a little bit out.
Listen, it was definitely a great attempt.
Right, yeah.
So that about it. Got a little unlucky, it looked.
Samantha Hogg of the Farmers has such a strong hit. Like you saw it in the, like you saw it in her serves. You can see it in her hits. She's their main hitter, really.
Absolutely.
Lindazabal serving for the Vikings here. Vikings take a 4-3 lead here. Rejected.
Wow.
I mean, it's such a, I don't know, front 3, I think it is. Such a tall front 3.
It's true. I mean, it's incredibly difficult trying to get past that.
Right, yeah.
You know?
It's like some people are stone walls. That's a castle.
Yeah.
Cannonball. And Lindazabal serving again. An ace. Union's bench still full of energy. Gotta say, they've been loud. They've been energetic for about an hour and 45 minutes.
I think they might have to focus more of that energy on the game. They're slipping, it looks like.
Well, I mean,
it's 8-3. It's not looking.
Lindazabal is a strong server.
It's true. It's very true.
She's been able to send them on a run here.
I believe it's her 5th successful serve.
I mean, it's
straight. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's 6 in a row for her. Hits it over. Lindazabal serve set. Oh, could not be saved.
Yeah, great energy from the Farmer bench, really keeping the team on the court, engaged in it. I mean, obviously, a little bit of fatigue is going to set in, so even though as much as your bench can cheer you on and yell for you, that's still always a great thing. But sometimes, you know, your body starts to get a little tired a little bit. You know, you did just play a game right before that. You are playing a really strong matchup against Union Catholic right now. So a little bit is there, and, you know, sometimes they're focusing really on the game. So, you know, just have fun with it is really the best important thing.
No, I couldn't agree more. I really like how the Farmers have been, despite being down, they're not giving up.
Absolutely.
They're going to celebrate every point. They're going to fight until the very end.
Very enthusiastic. Very enthusiastic team.
Of course.
I expect them to put the same kind of energy up the next time Union Catholic goes to see them. And if down the line Union matches up with Union Catholic in counties or division championships, conference championships, you have to wonder, Are they going to keep the same intensity? Is that what, say, Union's coach is thinking and expecting, saying, hey, we have a shot to go, far in the county tournament this year. These guys are going to be one of the teams that, or these girls, excuse me, are going to be the ones that are going to give us our hardest fight for it, so we got to take it to them early, show them what we can do.
Right, yeah. Really strong hit there. The blocker was there, but it wasn't enough. Linda's ball sets. Knoll. Gianella subs in for the Vikings here. Vikings take an 11-5 lead in the second set here. Serve hits her teammate. Williams saves it. Great hustle play by the Vikings there. Gorski had to go behind her back there. Great point there by both sides.
I'm noticing there's less and less kill shot attempts from the Farmers. I think they see that UC's front line is so dominant in defending and blocking their.
I think another thing may
hits.
be they want to preserve their energy.
Right. That's always a factor, of course.
Now their offense might take a hit, but this'll give them a better opportunity on defense. Is saving themselves for when those hits really matter.
It's true.
Great point there by the Farmers.
That's a huge point. That really, it narrows down the point difference.
It's really only a 5-point lead. In volleyball, that is nothing.
Right. I think it's moments like that really brings back the energy for them. It's those moments that
any
they
team
see.
can go on a run.
Points like those really are gonna make them. What's the word? They're gonna make them
Fight for it?
right. They see their great success and
And there it is. Another great rally.
They're going to make them earn it.
That's the word. Yeah. Wow. Not giving them a minute to breathe. That's the intensity that the Vikings have shown in all of their games that I've seen so far. Patty sets. Gorski with another kill shot.
That's her 8th one between both sets.
Oh, man.
It's unbelievable.
Sienna Maybe checking into the game. We saw her on Thursday during a JV game and a miscommunication there. Causes another Vikings point. They take a 16-7 lead. Patty's gonna serve again. Serve hits the net.
I mean, it's tricky moments like that from the Vikings. You can't have that in a close game like this. You know, at any moment, you can just go on a run. You know, as you're seeing right now, they're going point after point.
Right,
you know,
right.
It's the small mistakes that, you know, you got to really master. You got to keep an eye out for.
That was a really strong serve. I feel like we have to mention that. That was a beautiful serve. And it's out. Farmer's on a little run here. 6-point game. That's out of bounds. Well hit, barely far. Looks like Gorski is going to be serving again. Emma Kaminsky checking in. Her first varsity minutes of the season, last I checked. Little communication error there. 17-11 Vikings. Farmers are serving.
Wow.
I don't believe that. No good. 19-11 Vikings. 18? 18. 19. Ball and serve is over. Could not be saved. Farmers point.
These serves are really going to be important to the game with the Vikings so close to success, to victory.
Right, couldn't agree more. Another rejection by Baptiste. There's no telling where this team might be without her.
I mean, the margin of error is so low at this point of the game that
It's crucial to have a player like her.
absolutely. I mean, with the
Serve hit the
Vikings,
net there.
5 points from victory.
Alexa Noguera checks in. Seen a lot of swing players getting some minutes in right now. Serve is over.
I mean, the Vikings could afford that. You know, it's not ideal, but they can afford
Right,
that.
they do have a considerable lead right now. But, again, it's volleyball. Anyone can make a run. Anything's
Absolutely.
possible. Point Vikings.
Looks like Rachel Williams is serving. She's just been
She's
completely
been
successful this entire
everywhere.
game.
Everywhere today. Serve barely over. Kapati sets Degorski.
Wow.
What an angle. Barely over.
I mean, Rachel Williams, she's 6 for 7 on her serves right now, so
She's been doing great, yeah.
she's really bringing this together.
Yeah. Up to Gorski again, but she's rejected at the net. Vikings 2 points away from a 2-set win here. But the Farmers are definitely still in this. They're still bringing that energy. You can hear it from their bench. You can see it in their plays. Back set to Canole. Perfect angle right there. And now it is match point. Matijek takes what could be the last serve of this game. And our tri-match today at Union Catholic. Sets it over. Gorski. And that's
the game.
gonna be the game.
Wow. I mean, we saw some great performances today. This is really,
We
really
we
been quite a
really
game.
did. I mean, this tri-match has been a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to talk over. And I personally had a great time. We'll be back with some post-game in just a moment. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to Union Catholic Livestream. This is a post-game show after the try match. I'm here with Alex Landazabal and Elisa Canole. How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Awesome. I mean, you guys are 3-0 right now. You haven't dropped a set, 6-0 in sets. Did you guys expect this going into the season?
We expected some pretty high-level performances from our team since this year was one of our biggest years, like with athletes. I feel like we have a lot of good players on the team and everyone works really well together. So we were expecting to go into the season very highly, but this is a very good start for us.
Yeah, same thing. I think that since we have a good team this year, that we're obviously going to do very well with going into the season with plays. We have Rachel, who's obviously really good with kills. Also Ryan, and also some new people on the team that'll go in. So I think this could be a good season.
Yeah, we definitely did get some transfers this year who are really going to help us out both on JV and Varsity.
You guys are 2-0 today. You guys are 4-0 for the sets. How does between the two games today, how does the strategy change between the games?
For the first game, we kind of went into it not really expecting since we haven't really played Mawa and they're a little bit farther away from us. But Union, we went in knowing what they look like because they're in our summer league. So we kind of knew what to expect there. But we adapted to not knowing what Mawa was like by really just going in with our energy instead of trying to outplay them. We went in playing our best. But Union, we knew we were going to have to put up a bigger fight.
All right, so what are your guys' main takeaways from these two games? Like, what are your strong suits so far in this season?
I feel like most of our strong suits are our defense. I feel like that keeps us alive in a lot of games, especially when we're playing some really big hitters on different teams. But our offense does most of the work, especially with our two big outsides, Rachel, who is committed to Georgetown, and then Ryan, who is a big asset, who was a libero last year. This year she's an outside, and she's a huge help. We do have one transfer on Varsity. Her name's Karina, and she's going to help us out a lot offensively too. But so far, that's our biggest strong points. What do you think, Lisa?
Yeah, I also agree with defense. We're really great at moving our feet to the ball and getting ready for it to come to us instead of just waiting for the ball to come to us. And also, offense is good too. We have some pretty strong hitters, and I'm excited for when Karina comes into the game because she's also a really good hitter as well. So I think she'll bring some good points to the team.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So your next game, you go against Elizabeth on the road. How do you keep the momentum that you built today into the future games?
So we have played Elizabeth for years. They've always been in our pool. So it's not so much going in there not knowing what to expect. It's going in there with high energy and going in like we know what we're doing because as a team we really do. And I feel like...
How do you preserve that, though? How do you preserve this high intensity?
I feel like we're just overall good at that. We feel very strong about ourselves as a team, and we always go into the next game with the highest amount of energy we can. So it just really carries throughout. Like with momentum, when games start, we always try to have the best momentum at the beginning, which can carry through the rest of the games.
Yeah.
So we build it over time.
Yeah, and we also, even when we make a mistake, we learn to shake it off, know that we get the next one, and we end up doing pretty good in the next point.
Yeah, you guys happen to have great depth on this team. Who do you think is going to break out for this team this year?
I think Elisa is because she had a very good season last year, and I think once we get through the beginning part, like first part of our beginning season, which is our first few games, she almost, I think you almost lead in blocks so far. Mm-hmm. You're definitely on the higher list, and I feel like that really helps, and I think she's going to be a breakthrough player for us since blocks are on the defensive point. She's really a big part of how we play defense.
Yeah.
You got anybody who you think will break out?
I think Nia as libero, she's been doing pretty good. She's been seeing the ball, moving her feet everywhere to make sure it stays up. She's pretty good.
She is our senior libero.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's all. I think we hit a lot of boxes on
Oh, yeah,
questions.
no. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. That's going to be it for live stream today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.